Okay, let's see if this works. Hey guys. Okay, so this is my third time trying this shit out. I'm not gonna even start doing this T shit. I want to just see if it's gonna boot me off again. I just talked to my little IT guy to figure out what the fuck is going on, and we did some shit. So we're gonna see if this works now that I changed my resolution. If this still doesn't work, then we're just gonna have to try again tomorrow and say fuck it for the night so I can figure this shit out. So just give it a second. Let's see if it's going to fuck up again. Because I ain't got time today for no bull swanky. Let's see if it's going to boot me off. Give it a few minutes. Hopefully it doesn't. I hope so, JJ. I hope so. I'm glad I didn't do no fucking makeup today. I was gonna do makeup and shit today. I would have been pissed off if I would have did my face today and this goddamn shit was fucking up. Mm-mm. Hopefully no more technical difficulties. Tag team back again. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. No, you didn't miss anything. We've been having technical difficulties, so I haven't even been able to do anything yet. Didn't even get through my first story, so you didn't miss anything. Once again, if you're just not tuning in, I've been having technical difficulties today. So this is the third time I'm logging back in. You haven't missed a thing yet. Haven't even been able to get started. So hopefully this time it works. Thank you, Levon. Thank you very much. I know that's right, Deandra. So far, so good. No problems so far. No problems so far. Oh, God. What book? Shakir. What book are you talking about? It's a conspiracy. I know that's right. Because it's Wakanda forever. Thank you very much. I got this top from Rose Gal. I did a review on it. Okay, seem like we working. It seem like we're working. Give it a few more minutes. Because as soon as I get to talking, it seems like it want to fuck up. Hopefully changing the resolution worked. What book were you talking about? The girl that said my book was on sale for $498. What you talking about, girl? I know that's right, Karen. Get behind thee, Satan. This would not happen in Wakanda, Coco de Leche, because they got all the goddamn new technological shit over there. I would have had Shuri right here, just ping, 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 bitch, it worked. Oh, God. No, I will not sing. No. No, 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 no. That's why I'm moving there to Wakanda. Can't wait to see you in April. Where you go see me in April? Oh, Chicago, when I go to Chicago. Do you watch James Caldwell videos? I don't even know who that is. He shouted you out this week on his live. I don't even know who that is, but hi. Okay, we seem to be working. Seem to be working. We 4 minutes into it. No fuck ups. So let's try this shit again. The first story, I'm not going to even go back at it. It was Kanye. Nobody cares. Maybe Matt Barnes is the curse. Maybe I don't need to talk about Matt Barnes. So let's try this again. Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with China Black Child. Anyway, that's what you're talking about. Those are resale copies that people resell. That has nothing to do with me or the previous publisher. That's a resale price. But shout out to the person that's trying to get $498 for China Black. All right, so I think I'm just gonna skip Matt Barnes' storyline because I feel like he might be the curse. Because you know, light-skinned niggas is evil. So we just gonna skip over that story and go to the next one. Because it just ain't meant for me to talk about Matt Barnes' light-skinned ass today. So fuck that shit. Let's move on to the next story. What was the next story on my list? In white folks news, so y'all know all the hoopla that's been going on with Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker. Them hoes don't get along no more. Sarah Jessica Parker and the producer Darren, I think his name is Darren King. What's his last name? I can't remember his last name. They were planning on doing a Sex and the City 3 movie. Kim Cattrall did not want to come back and do a part 3 to the movie series or whatever. She said that she did not get along with her castmates. They were never friends. She always told them from the beginning that she did not want to do a third movie to the franchise or whatever. Sarah Jessica Parker was very disheartened by her words. She thought that they had a good experience while filming the series and the movies. Well, last week, Kim Cattrall's brother passed, and Sarah Jessica Parker posted on social media her condolences to Kim Cattrall. Kim Cattrall then put on her Instagram, "I would like to thank my fans, friends, and my hashtag Sex in the City colleagues for the outpouring of support for myself and family over the past 72 hours. Seemed like everything was fine." Well, then, like a day later, she came back and said, she posted to Sarah Jessica Parker, "I don't need your love or support at this tragic time at Sarah Jessica Parker." Then the post underneath that said, "My mom asked me today, when will that at Sarah Jessica Parker, that hypocrite, leave you alone? Your continuous reaching out is a painful reminder of how cruel you really were then and now. Let me make this very clear. If I haven't already, you are not my family. You are not my friend. So I'm writing to tell you one last time to stop exploiting our tragedy in order to restore your nice girl persona." And I was like, well, damn. She got Sarah Jessica Parker all the way together and made it very clear that I don't fuck with you, bitch. Don't give me no goddamn condolences to my family. You can say that shit, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I personally thought that she was doing team too much. I frankly think that Kim Cattrall might be a little bit of winky dink up in the head. I think that she's like going through some shit. I have never heard anything negative about Sarah Jessica Parker. Everybody that's ever worked with her has always said she has been nice. She's been a great person to work with. She's pleasant. But I did hear back in the day when they were filming Sex in the City that her and Kim Cattrall did not get along. I don't know if Kim Cattrall didn't like the fact that Sarah Jessica Parker was the star of the show. I know she said in a recent interview that she did not like the fact that she always had to go topless and Sarah Jessica Parker did not have to go topless on the show. I don't know. It's just sad to see them, beefing in public. Sarah Jessica Parker then immediately took down the post off Instagram. I kind of felt bad for Sarah Jessica Parker. Because, I mean, it would have been damn if you do, damn if she don't. Now, if she didn't say, sorry for your loss, then people would have, looked at her like she was being a bitch. And then now that she did, it's looking like she's just trying to put on an act to make herself look good for the media. I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all think that she shouldn't have said anything? Do you think that Kim was doing too much by telling Sarah Jessica Parker to basically fuck the fuck off? I don't know. It was just a lot. It's sad to see people bring their behind the scenes drama to the forefront. Like, it just fucks up the nostalgia of the show and everything. I heard the beef was about money, is what Wanda has to say. Phyllis says SJP had Kim doing all things she would not do, news scenes, that got paid 20 times more. Well, she got paid more because she was the star of the show and she was an executive producer, so she would get more money. I agree, Terrence. People do too much on goddamn social media. I think that a lot of these conversations need to be held over the phone and for not us, the general public, to be clued in on. Anissa says Kim was doing too much. Levine says we don't know what else is going on behind on the screen. I think you messed up. Gerald, I think as long as her heart was in the right place, SJP was okay, but Kim has a right to feel how she felt. I agree. Miss Gina, unless it was sucking up, then Kim shouldn't have went that hard. Yeah, it was just fucked up. It's just fucked up. I told y'all when the story first broke that Kim Cattrall did not want to be in Sex and the City 3. Everybody was saying that they don't want to see a movie without Kim Cattrall. I don't need Kim Cattrall to be in Sex and the City 3. I personally don't. Because at this point, what the fuck is she going to do besides continue to fuck more niggas? At this point, her and her decrepit pussy need to get somewhere and sit the fuck down. Her character on the show. Her character on the show right now would be in her 60s. Don't nobody want to see no 60-year-old bitch out here fucking. I mean, there's nothing to do with her character anyway. She was the comic relief. So if you're just looking for a white woman to be funny, you can get any white bitch in Hollywood to come take her place. I personally thought they should bring in a black girl, an Asian girl, somebody of a different ethnicity to bring some flavor up into the goddamn group. But I personally didn't need for her to be in the third movie. They could kill her ass off as far as I give a damn. The whole point of a Sex in the City 3 for me, the reason why I, as a huge fan of the show, would even want to see it is to see Big and Carrie have a goddamn kid. Other than that, I don't even need to see it, goddamn. If anything, bring the series back. Don't even do a fucking movie. Bring the series back. They rebooting everything else. Reboot Sex in the City. Sex in the City is a timeless show. It can go on and on and on forever. So, next story before this motherfucker cut off on us. So Tammy Roman put this post up on Instagram this week on her Bonnet Chronicles. Let me find it for you guys.
And they had a picture of Cardi B performing over in Trinidad. So let me just say this. I really like Cardi. I'm a fan of hers. I think that she's funny as all get out. And, I met her on the red carpet one time, and I told her that I was proud of what she was doing, and that hasn't changed. Now, I said that to say this. And don't come for me, Cardi, because this is just my opinion, and it matters to nobody but me. But please don't come for me, because it's gonna take me time to understand what you're saying. And then if you write it, I'm gonna be locked up for 2 days minimum, just trying to figure that out. So let me just state my opinion, and it's all in love. Now, on the picture, you look pregnant. Okay, now I know you said that you was getting fat, and that's okay too. But I'm just saying that it looked pregnant. That pregnant lady belly, that's what it looked like. About 2-3 months, I don't know. And I'll be happy about that, because you and Offset, that baby would be so yummy. I mean, he's attractive, you're attractive, so the law of averages it'll work out for you. Just make the announcement. Looking at these blogs, and I had a picture of.
Okay, so she does her little Bonnet Chronicles all in fun or whatever. Nothing is to be taken in jest. Nothing is to be, taken to heart. Well, Cardi B wasn't feeling, I guess, Tammy's post because she put up basically a sneak diss post, whatever the fuck these kids call it nowadays. She say, I got home at 9 a.m. from the studio. I slept all the way to 1 p.m. I woke up and did a couple of fittings. I went back home about 4 p.m. I drank tea, glass of orange juice, and popped some Tylenol to sweat a fever out. Regular minding my business type shit. I woke up at 9 p.m. and I see that motherfuckers is talking about me. Why the fuck are you talking about me? I don't ever talk about other people. I be talking about my shit, but not about others specifically if I don't know you. So why is my name in your fucking mouth? Do I make you a check? Do I fuck you? Am I eating your pussy? Am I helping you find a job? So why Cardi B in your fucking mouth? And then underneath she put, shit is so annoying. Another post and delete by Cardi B. She does it a lot. She'll post something, then delete it. I need for her somebody to take that heifer phone. She is in her feelings way too much when it comes to shit. I need what's going to end up happening to Cardi B. She gonna fuck around and she gonna Iggy Azalea herself. Now, if you didn't pay attention to Iggy Azalea's demise, it wasn't because the music wasn't good. It's because every time somebody said something about her, she took her ass to Twitter and had to say something, and people got sick of her fucking mouth. And this is not something that I want to have happen to Cardi B. She cannot trip off everything that somebody says to her and then go to Instagram or go to Twitter and say something about it. This is the point of the business, bitch. That's a part of what you ask for when it comes to being a celebrity. Let that shit roll off your back, especially what Tami said. It was a joke. She didn't even go in on you. It wasn't disrespectful. She just said, bitch, you look pregnant. Everybody been speculating that you and Offset are, pregnant or whatever. There wasn't even nothing to get in your feelings about. She need to stay out her feelings. Her publicist, her manager, whoever her handlers need to take her fucking phone away from her, because I'm sick and tired of her posting, deleting every time somebody say something about her. She needs to get that shit up out her goddamn system real quick, because if you can't handle this part of fame, what you gonna do in the next phase of your career when shit get even bigger, if that's what God has intended for you? So I know it's hard going from nobody knowing who the fuck you are to everybody in the world having an opinion on you and your life, but you have to learn how to tune that shit out and keep it moving. So after that, somebody said to Tami, I'm just waiting for Tami Roman response in her chronicles to I Am Cardi B, because I know it will be uplifting and classy like she is. Tami responded to the person and said, hey, sweets, I'll pass. LOL. I'm a supporter of hers. Besides that, she couldn't take the joke, unlike Jimmy Kimmel, Fetty Wap, Khaled, Sanaa, Kevin Hart, Kendrick Lamar, and countless others who understand it's just jokes. She surely wouldn't get my response. And I agree. Like, girl, move on. Like, stop with the foolishness. People, grow up. I just want to give a shout out to Jay-Z for going to the Trayvon Martin peace walk in Miami over the weekend. I know a lot of people always want to say what the Carters don't do, what they do, what black celebrities don't support causes and stuff like that. So it was really good to see Jay-Z take the time out of his busy schedule to go and support Trayvon Martin and his family and remember, him and, show love to the whole movement and everything. That's huge for a celebrity of his stature to, be involved in that. Next story. So y'all know the girl that played Tasha on Insecure. Her name is Dominique Perry. Well, she told the story of how she tried to shoot her shot to Jay Ellis for real in real life. So she says, in a recent interview, Perry says she used her big eyes to attract Ellis. It was like my second day of filming, and I always thought Jay Ellis was so fine. One day I said, you know what? I'm going to shoot my shot, the actress said. It was like my second day, and I was still the new kid on the block. I have this thing I do where I do these googly eyes. I have big eyes, so they work for me. This time they didn't. In fact, Ellis thought something was going on with Perry. She said, I remember just staring at him and giving him the googly eyes, and he kind of looked at me like, what the fuck are you looking at? First of all, I have two comments on that whole story. First of all, I felt like it was inappropriate for you to be on set trying to fuck your co-star girl, because that's going to give you a bad reputation in the business that you try to fuck all your co-stars, especially when this is a big break for you. Second of all, that nigga don't want shit to do with your ass. He like white women. He got a white wife. That nigga's over there in the sucker place with these other niggas that like light or white. He don't want shit that's brown like us. He want white like this. Like, fuck you, I didn't even say. He don't want black like this. He want white like this. He do not want your ass, bitch. He like the white women's. He like white fish. He like white women, sonny. All y'all so-called fave like the white girls, or either light-skinned girls or ethnic, that, these exotic looking bitches, so-called exotic looking bitches. But I was like, girl, calm that pussy down, Tasha. Also, in Claws news, so happy to hear that Cheryl Lee Ralph will be joining season 2 of Claws. She will be playing Her character's name will be Mathilde Rouval, and she will be playing the Haitian mother of Desna's love interest, Gregory Rouval, who has been bumped up to a series, cast series regular. And she will be playing a benevolent and caring mother to her son, with more going on than what meets the eye. She literally just got on set this week. Niecy Nash had her on her Snapchat, so I'm so excited about that. Shirley Ralph is a national motherfucking treasure, bitch. Um, that bitch does not age. I think she's in her 60s and she's still looking like she in her 40s. They just released a little trailer this week, so I can't wait. So they might be doing a Martin reboot. And Martin, Keisha Campbell, and Tashina Arnold got together for a little lunch, old issues, whatever the case may be, and talk with them. Where everybody was wondering where the fuck Cole was, like, damn meeting. So of course TMZ caught up with Anthony Payne, who played Cole, and when asked about the project, hopeful responses. And what's happening? It's breaking. Audio is crazy. It's still. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Be a fence, Jesus. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Come on into the room, Jesus. I swear against black YouTubers going live or something. They trying to Queen's Court me the fuck today. God damn it. Is it fine now? It's working out. Am I still cracking? No. Relax. Release. Release. Okay, it's cool. All right. So, as I was saying, TMZ caught up with Carl Anthony Payne, who portrayed Cole on Martin. And when asked about the promising project, he actually gave some hopeful responses. He said, people are talking. We're all talking. He said hesitantly, walking of Mastro's, although it did appear that give too much information away. He didn't exactly say no either. In fact, he said he wouldn't be opposed to the idea of bringing Martin back at all. Absolutely. Absolutely. Why not? I think the people want it. I think it's long overdue. We created magic in a bottle, you know. Why not do it again? The 48-year-old told TMZ. Many wondered if the reboot would be available through a particular streaming service or a television network. According to Payne, he's rooting for Netflix. You know what? I think Netflix would be a good home for it. There's a lot of room to grow there. It would be smarter, better, and funnier. As of now, the specifics are known, but hopefully we'll know more soon if it really happens. I told y'all last week I don't want a Martin reboot. I don't see it. I don't even know where they would take it now, 20 years later. I agree with Carl. If they did do a reboot, it on a platform where they could be racier and edgier, where there could be cursing. I don't want to see it on ABC. I don't want to see it on Fox. I don't want to see it on NBC. I would rather see it on a Netflix or a Hulu or shit, Showtime, HBO. If we're gonna bring it back so it could be edgier, and a little bit racier, a little bit saucier. But other than that, I don't want to see a Martin reboot. I ain't here for it. I ain't here for it at all. Here's a picture of Martin and Carl Anthony Payne together. their meeting. They met up and some of their old issues and got that shit out the way. Because remember, he said in an interview a few years ago that him and Martin did not get along. So hopefully they squashed whatever beef they had. Next story, LeBron James made Cleveland, but he has big plans for Hollywood. According to the Hollywood Reporter, LeBron James is set to remake the 90s classic film Party and has tapped writers Stephen Glover and Jamal O'Leary of the hit series Atlanta to help him write the screenplay. The pair have big plans for the movie, even going as far as to say we may see some of our favorite artists possibly making a cameo. We're trying out some ideas for musicians to be cast in and to be a part of the project. This is definitely not a reboot. It's an entirely new look. Are y'all here for a house party remake? If they did a house party remake, who could be Kid and Play? Who as could be a new age version of Kid and Play? And it'd be believable. Drake probably could be Kid. Could probably be Kid. Play. Who is a fine rapper that could be Play? I don't know. The writers that he's got on board, I'm here for. I loved what LeBron James did with his show on Stars that got canceled after 5 seasons. What was the name of it? The little basketball show. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He did a good job with that, but do y'all want to see a house party new reboot movie? Ray Shrimmer. Now, I as a grown woman ain't trying to see Ray Shrimmer. I'm not. We need grown people. Jaden Smith, no, I'm not going to see Jaden Smith in House Party. I'm just not. That ain't my cup of tea. I don't want to see that nigga. I need some grown ass men. I agree. Leave it the fuck alone. But we'll see what happens. So Tyrese was on stage and let me get the video for you guys. He was on stage and an overexcited fan decided to jump her old ass on the goddamn stage and her ass got pushed real quick. So here is the video. He pushed her old ass real motherfucking quick. You hoes and you niggas gonna get enough of running up on folks' stage. Like, you cannot do that. What is wrong with you goddamn ignorant monkeys? If you want to meet these motherfuckers so bad, get a ticket for the goddamn meet and greet before or after the goddamn show. You cannot sit up running up on stage on people when artists are not being killed. Remember what a few years ago when that American Idol star girl, one of the American Idol contestants, was at her meet and greet and a deranged fan just walked up and shot and killed her ass. You can't just be running up on celebrities like that. That shit is unsafe. You get your ass punched, you run up on me. So she deserved exactly what her old ass the fuck get. She had to sit her ass down and stop running up on damn people. So next story, Vincent D has officially put both of the L's in Rolls Royce. According to reports, a judge wants him to cough up $65,000 for failing to make payments on a Rolls Royce Wraith he once owned. After so many missed payments, Manhattan Leasing Enterprises had Herbert's car repossessed only to turn around and sell it. However, since the car was used, the company claims to have lost out on $62,000 in profits. I have been hearing for years about Tamar and Vince having money problems and that they live outside of their means. So this is not a big surprise to me that he is in debt and he owes motherfuckers money. I know he owns a record label, I think Sony or somebody, millions of dollars. I don't know why these celebrities are constantly leasing and renting and borrowing money to live this lavish lifestyle that they cannot fucking afford. Like, live with means, goddamn it. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Shit is crazy. Also in movie news, actress Tessa Thompson has recently signed on to portray well-known Jewel Doris Payne. Many may be familiar with Payne as her criminal record has spanned over 6 decades. According to Variety, Cold Black Films will start the project after obtaining Payne's life rights. Thompson will produce the untitled film alongside Cold Black's Jeff Flanagan. Thompson took to social media to express her excitement about the project and said, "I'm screaming that this dream is coming true. She is a deeply fascinating woman. So pleased to bring the story to the big screen with Cold Black and Lionsgate. Beyond grateful." The story of Doris Payne was highlighted in the 2013 documentary The Life and Crimes of Doris Payne. Payne, who is now 87, has a criminal record that dates back all the way to the 1950s. Since a young girl, she has been known to steal countless amounts of jewels. If you have not watched The Life and Crimes of Doris Payne on Netflix, it is a must-see documentary. I think I watched it maybe a year or two ago, and Doris Payne is so fascinating. She is a black woman who grew up South or somewhere, I forgot, but the heifer grew up to be a goddamn jewel thief. But when she wasn't just no Kay's jewelry through jewel thief. This girl was doing crimes in Monaco, in Europe. She was living her rich Caucasian life. She is so fascinating. Even while filming the documentary, she got locked up for stealing while filming the fucking documentary. She is a massive manipulator. She is a masterful con artist. She is absolutely intriguing. Please watch the Life and Crimes of Doris Payne documentary on Netflix. It was watched it a year or two ago. I remember saying to myself, this needs to be turned into like her story is just so fascinating. Like you cannot believe that this woman lived this type of life. So I'm so happy to see this movie come to the big screen. I'm so happy to know that Tessa Thompson is playing her. Tessa Thompson is one of my favorite new actresses on the. So excited about that. She Marlo Hampton grandma. You sure right. Here is Tessa Thompson and the real life Doris Payne. So I cannot wait for this film. I will be in the theaters opening weekend to see it. Now on to the Queen's Court, child. Whoo, Jesus. Now I see why them heifers was on damn screen crying and shit last week, because the devil don't want me to be great this week. So y'all all know that the Queen's Court melted down last week before last when they tried to do a live stream interview with the Oscar winner Monique. They had technical difficulties. Kaya was pissed off. She left the set. T.S. Madison had a meltdown on screen. Kaya then went to social media and going off about the subject, what happened behind the scenes. Yes, Madison then did a reply video on YouTube. It was a mess.com. It was messy.com. Kaya Monkey.Neva, the YouTube star, they have beef. It was a big ass motherfucking melee. Well, here's a little bit of what Kaya had to say.
A lot of shit going on, so the frequency is off, all like this, and Maddie is going left, right, this way, this way. This I'm looking like, oh sis, let me pray, let me shake the tambourine, this right. Everybody just calm down, move side. You know, sis under a little stress. When she be under stress, she get, sometimes she be stressed because she wants everything to go right. It's gonna be cool. I'm still move side. I told sis, I said, this shit ain't gonna go right tonight. I said, we don't need to do this. I said, let's just reschedule. See if we can get Monique on the line and see if we can reschedule for Monday, because this is not going right. I said, I thought you said that the people was going to be here on Saturday to do this. Why are they here just now getting here today? Late. Nothing is set up. We ain't been able to do this. Not to the, it's showtime, sis. This is not the time for us to be worried about producing the show. We could do this another time. Tonight, sis, let's pull my iPhone out, pull your iPad out. It's a whole lot of shit going on. So
I'm not gonna play all the videos. Y'all can watch it on your own time.
Kaya, I love you down. You blocked me Wednesday morning. I'm on the set of Star, and I had to find out that I was blocked. And I'm looking at somebody write me and said, "Did you unfriended Kaya? You blocked Kaya?" I was like, "What are you talking?" Because when Kaya left the house, she told me she was going to call me. I haven't spoken to Kaya in a week. Kaya and Geo have been. We have business that we have to do with each other. And two, I love the bitch. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say in the comment section down there. I love the bitch. I love her. And that's just what it is. And for y'all that saw me cry on Periscope, I was not crying because of defeat. I was because I just wanted it to be right. I wanted to take Monday.
Okay, so I didn't watch all of Kaya's live stream. I did watch all of T.S. Madison's on YouTube. And from what I got from T.S. Madison, she said that they have been trying to do a test run over the Super Bowl weekend. But Kaya was, I guess, too late that weekend. And then when Monday came, they hadn't did any test runs on the live stream or whatever. So they were basically going into it blind. I believed her when she said that. I also believe Kaya when she said that, she told her we should just wait. But my thing is, if this is your income, if this is something that makes you money, if this is something that is a part of your career, I don't give a goddamn about no goddamn Super Bowl and kicking it. I would have had my ass there over the damn weekend doing a test run to make sure that this shit was right. This is one of the biggest interviews today with Monique. Everybody was tuning in to see this Super Bowl. I'm going to have my ass there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to make sure that we do test on this live stream to make sure that all this new equipment and software that T.S. Madison said that she had bought for this live stream worked correctly. You have to put kicking it aside to make sure your business is right. The other thing that I feel about this whole entire situation is that what you will never see from me and Monique. Me and Monique is my best friend. We've been best friends for 20 years. Over 20 years now, probably. Me and Monique do Since You Ask. We do Ask Keisha Mo. He's my business partner on a lot of things. What you will never in a million fucking years see is me and Monique getting on YouTube, live stream, Periscope, Twitter, Instagram Live, on any type of platform talking about each other. Never in a million years. I felt like that was so unprofessional of them. I felt like it was embarrassing to them. It was embarrassing to everything that they have built over the last few months of this show. It showed cracks in the system. It showed networks or anybody that was potentially wanting to work with them that you all are not professional, that you all are not ready for the big leagues. You're not. The way that they handled that whole thing that Monday was so hard, and it was so sad to watch because I want to see anybody black win. And these girls have built something that is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. It was genius. This court thing that they're doing, it's a genius fucking idea. I, as an executive, no, I'm not saying I'm an executive, but if I was an executive at NBC and I was looking at the Queen's Court, I want to give them money for a live talk show or something like that. And I saw that live stream and how that whole thing played out, I would immediately take my money back, my back of giving you a show, because if you all can't even handle minor technical difficulties on YouTube, what you gonna do when you live camera on a damn talk show and something don't go right? You just gonna walk off and get mad? T.S. Madison, you gonna sit there and cry? Oh, come back. It was so unprofessional. As y'all saw tonight, I'm having technical difficulties. I ain't over acting a fool. I ain't over here crying. It just didn't fucking work. See your ass tomorrow. They handled it so professionally. I did not like that Kaya blocked T.S. Madison. What are you blocking her for? That just shows that their friendship is not as strong as they portrayed it to be. This is why I don't work with everybody. You can't just call any and everybody your friend. You just can't work with any and everybody because people will fuck you over in a heartbeat, make you look crazy. I just feel like the way they handled it was so inappropriate. It just made them look terrible. They need to take down all the goddamn videos of them about each other and talking to each other through social media. Niggas got phones. What the fuck? Why does everything have to be played out in the media? It's so embarrassing. We should have never known none of this. None of this should have been told to us, the public. It was ridiculous on both of their parts. They both are to blame. For me, it's not more. One is more to blame than the other. I just want them to do great. They both said they're coming back in March. I guess they're going to take some time to figure this shit out or whatever. Give it a month or so. I don't know. It's a big mess. Hopefully they can work the shit out. If not, it's fucked up for the culture. It's fucked up for us. But they got to really work this shit out. It was a mess, honey. Child. It wouldn't have been me and Monique. I'll tell you that. But So, next story. Lena Waithe, who is the creator and writer for The Shy and also Aziz Ansari show on Netflix, has reportedly ordered a pilot for a comedy series, and it will be Waithe originally 20s back in 2009 about a black queer girl and her hetero friend. She says, I always wanted to tell a story where a queer black woman was the protagonist, and I'm so grateful to TBS for giving me a platform to tell this story. And according to TVline.com, queer black characters have been the sidekick for long enough. It's time for us to finally take the lead. So I'm very excited about this. I know asked me, do I watch The Shy? I initially was going to do reviews on The Shy, but first episode, I gave it a 7. I was not moved by the first episode. I was on the fence. By the time I got to like episode 4, I was completely out of The Shy. I do not like The Shy at all. I just think that it is not her forte to write that type of drama series. She is more of a comedic writer. So the fact that she's doing this show is more, to me, suited for her style of writing. So I think this one will be a better hit for her. I doubt The Shy even get picked up for season 2 because I do not like that show at all. And if anybody has watched what she does on Aziz Ansari's Netflix show, season 2 episode, that Thanksgiving episode, she wrote it. It was about her life. She won an Emmy for it. That's the type of writing that she needs to do. And I guess that's something she'll be doing on this new show, 20s. I'm excited about it. Can't wait to see it. So shout out to Lena Waithe. Happy to see another black girl shining, 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 shining. Yeah. Next story. So Khaled and his baby mama still got this little boy aside out here working like he a Hebrew slave. That child been working ever since he was in the fucking womb. I'm calling DFS on Khaled and his baby mama Nicole. That little boy ain't had a day's rest since he nutted up in his goddamn mama. That little boy now is going to be the face of Jordan's first kids collaboration apparel. Shout out to Asad Khalid, but I'm calling DFS. I know that child is tired. I know that child just want to take a nap. I know that child just want to sit down and eat some little gummy worms or some little goddamn Teddy Grahams or some shit and just drink his bottle and rest. That child been working ever since he was in a womb. It is not fair. Let Asad have a play date. God damn it. He is tired of working. He the executive producer. Now he the face of goddamn meeting Michael Jordan's girl. He on goddamn runways. He in commercials and shit. That child is tired, goddamn it. He is sick of you niggas. Let that baby rest. God damn it. I would hate to be Asad. I know he just be looking at them niggas like, can you leave me the fuck alone? Shit, I ain't even 18 yet. Y'all niggas got me working. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Woo! Power side. But that little nigga getting y'all know I've been telling y'all the story about Geo Scott and her impending divorce from her estranged husband, Mike Dobson. Well, this week she was granted a restraining order against him. A judge granted Dobson, wait a minute, no. The judge granted Dobson his restraining order in divorce court on Thursday, meaning they both aren't allowed to harass or badmouth each other in public. As was previously reported, Jill Scott's ex Bluefield filed a motion for a restraining order last month, He accused the singer of talking trash about him, so he wanted the court to step in. He claims Jilly from Philly posted subliminal messages on Facebook, started rumors of sexual orientation, told people he's a con artist, and lied to his family about other things. Child, this is a messy ass divorce. Hopefully they can just scrap this shit real quick. Just get a divorce and leave each other the fuck alone. Geo Scott, one of them bitches that can't never keep a nigga. Either she just got a bad taste in men and she don't know how to choose niggas, or that bitch is crazy. It's one of the two. So in other white folks news, Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux have split after 2 years of marriage. They were together for 7 years. They released a statement saying, in an effort to reduce any further speculation, we have decided to announce our decision was mutual and lovingly made at the end of last year. We are two best friends who have decided to part ways as a couple, but look forward to continuing our cherished friendship. Only thing I got from that, and the first thing that came to my mind is Brad Pitt is single, Jennifer Aniston is single. What the fuck is about to happen? Do y'all think that Brad and Jennifer gonna try to get back together, bitch? If Brad and Jennifer Aniston got back together, shit, that would be epic, bitch. I don't know if y'all remember when the whole shit went down when Brad Pitt left her for Angelina Jolie, but it was headlining news, bitch, for years. It's still headlining news 10 years later. What they experienced was exactly what happened in the 50s or early 60s with Debbie Reynolds and Elizabeth Taylor and Eddie Fisher. That was that big back then, how Elizabeth Taylor stole Debbie Reynolds' husband Fisher from her, and they were fucking couples friends. They used to go on couples dating shit together, and she ended up fucking that girl, man, stole him, and got married by his ass. Then they got type shit. Then they made up friends. But child, if Brad and Jen get back together, that's gonna be some shit. Personally, if I was Jennifer Aniston, I would never take that nigga back. You fucking publicly embarrassed the fuck out of me. He said in interviews that she was boring as fuck. You played, like, ain't no way in hell I'll ever take you back, because you played the fuck out of me and made me look like a fool. Years later, niggas still thinking that I'm fucking crazy and I'm a lame ass and that I'm still pining over your ass. You would just prove to the world that all these years later that he still hung up on him. I would never take him back. Let me tell you one thing, the reason why it ain't gonna happen. Angelina Jolie, despite the fact that she was the one that filed for divorce a year ago and she did a smear campaign against Brad Pitt when she initially filed for divorce, saying that, you know, he was a drunk and that he was abusing the kids. Well, after, you know, the state stepped in and did interviews, it was, you know, found out that Brad was not abusing the kids, but he did admit that he did have a drinking problem. But it made Angelina look so bad because, like, she was gunning hard, like trying to make him look bad. Like, she was just being a bitch. But Angelina Jolie ain't having that shit. Angelina is not going to have that shit if Brad and Jennifer Aniston decide to get together. And I'm going to tell you why. Because at the Golden Globes last month, when Jennifer Aniston had to present an award and Angelina Jolie was in the crowd, this is what Angelina Jolie did when Jennifer Aniston stepped up on stage. Here's a picture. Now, Dakota Johnson is sitting right here from 50 Shades of Grey. She side-eye looking out her eye to see Angelina Jolie reaction when Jennifer Aniston walked up on stage. Here is Angelina Jolie over here where the arrow is. Y'all can see it. This bitch was so shady when Jennifer Aniston walked her ass up on stage. She tried to act like she didn't even see that bitch. She was like, okay, let me eat this grape real quick and pay this bitch Dutch. And if you saw the live video of it, bitch, she had this smirk on her face like, bitch, I still don't like you. I'm still not featuring you. Angelina Jolie will raise fucking hell if them niggas tried to get back together. She would try to tell this nigga don't have that bitch around my kids. I think Angelina Jolie is so spiteful and petty that she would even try to get back with Brad just to ensure that them niggas don't get back together. I don't know why them bitches don't like each other in real life, but baby, that would be messy boots if they got back. I think about anything they gonna fuck. They gonna fuck at least once. Brad and Gia. They gonna have that get back together just to see if it still work. Fuck. They gonna fuck at least. Yeah, it's happening. So Tiffany Haddish is over here spending the mother, Queen Beyonce. And in a recent interview for TV One, this is what she had to say about an encounter that she had with Beyonce recently.
I got to meet Beyonce.
Come on now. Let's try this again.
So I go to a Jay-Z and I get invited to the after party. And I'm standing there and I'm talking to Jesse Collins. And as I'm talking to him, I'm Beyonce. I was like, I know who you are, girl. You're so funny. And like we're going back and forth and everything. And then she's like, what? I was like, I'm gonna try my best. Like, I'm having a good time. And then I went talking to Jay-Z, right? I was talking to Jay-Z. And there was another actress that was there who was also talking to Jay-Z. And she touched Jay-Z's chest, and Beyonce came walking up like, yeah. But she didn't say that. But her body, the way she walked up on it was like, hand off my man's chest, right? And so then she started the actress, and some other stuff happened behind her. Say nothing yet, but it's gonna be in these streets. You gonna know.
I believe every goddamn word. And you want to know why? Because Beyonce is crazy boots about goddamn Jay-Z. I'm going to bring up an interview 50 Cent did a few years back on Beyonce. And in the interview, he talked about how Beyonce rolled up on his ass real quick when it came to Jay-Z.
His corporate responses. Well, just not your corporate moving. And B was cameras from. So he's not considering corporate responses.
Hold up.
He's just not responding to it for whatever reasons. But we don't know what is motivating him. And then you see Beyonce not moving. And B was one time she jumped off a ledge. He ain't running over because she thought me and Jay had issues. And I was like, and I was like, did she really just jump down and run over here like
Beyonce jumped off a ledge. What happened?
She's in the Cosmopolitan. Huh?
She really a superhero.
She jumped down and no, she was like, this what? That Bonnie and Clyde for real. You try this or what, boy? Yeah. Word. She bucked out like at me. She looked, I said,
was Solange with her?
She looked at me like that. I was like, what? I looked, Jay started laughing. He's like, yo, you know it. I said, oh, what the fuck going on, man?
He had the handle.
He jumped down off the joint. Like, what? What's up? Oh.
That's crazy.
Matter of fact, Floyd was there. We was in the Cosmopolitan Hotel in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And I would bring him to say what's up to Jay. Because Jay don't like Floyd. He probably said something, crazy about his mouth, about Beyonce or something.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
Wow.
So, that's crazy.
Is it still messing up? Is it still messing up, you guys? Okay. Well, as you can see, Beyonce do not play when it come to her nigga. She even checked 50 Cent when it came to Jay-Z. I have heard many stories, even from Solange, that back in the day when girls was trying to fuck with Solange, back when she was in high school, that Kelly and Beyonce rode up to the school like, don't fuck with my sister, I'll beat your fucking ass. Nobody knows who the actress Tiffany Haddish was talking about. She did not reveal who the actress was. But Beyonce don't play when it come to her nigga. That bitch that went through enough. She'd have been cheated on their relationship. That bitch don't play when it comes to that nigga. I gotta be running up behind no 45-year-old nigga. If you can't trust your nigga to act right in front of other bitches, Beyonce, then I don't know what to tell you, girl, but you make great music. about it. Y'all know I go up for Beyonce, but fool is a fool is a fool. So Nipsey Hussle responds to Cardi B receiving death threats after IG post. So I don't know if y'all pay attention to Cardi B, but when she posted, instead of saying using words with that start with a C, she'll change it to a B because she's supposed to be a blood or whatever. And what really got Crips mad is when she had on some blue fur like a week ago, and she was like, got on this blue coat. It was some stupid ass shit. But she out claiming blood. I don't know why, girl. Sit your ass the fuck down. You look stupid as fuck. You too goddamn grown to be out here claiming shit, bitch. But this is what Nipsey Hussle had to say about the whole thing.
Honest, that's how Bloods talk. Right. Amongst themselves. Mm-hmm. Crips gonna say certain words also. Crip might say dead instead of saying red. Like a Blood might say flu instead of saying blue. If you're not into a room full of Crips and say that, don't say it. Mm-hmm. If I ain't gonna be able to walk into a room full of Bloods and say that, don't say it. Straight up. I mean, because she's a woman, she's a female. Everybody loving her wave, everybody loving her music. It's just something she correct, go public and say, look, you know what I mean? It's how Bloods talk privately. We ain't mean no disrespect. It ain't gonna be no shot against her gangster and whatnot. But you know that's a touchy thing. That's a delicate thing. And you gotta understand people gonna be offended when you do that. And you gotta know LA, our culture, this is our lifestyle. This ain't aesthetic or fashion. This is some, you know, your granny will tell you change your shoes before you walk outside. So this ain't something. If we just be.
I personally feel like Cardi B needs to sit your ass down. You got too many people watching. You said you want to, you know, be a role model to these little girls. So gang culture is not that deal. It's not cute. It's not attractive. You're going to turn away people that want to invest in your career. Ain't none of these big companies, girl, to be wanting to put in somebody that's so quote unquote gang affiliated. She put up this another post and delete after people came for her for claiming that she was in blood. She put up a throwback picture of her and some girl throwing up the B sign and said 60-year-old Cardi, it was never for fashion. This is the photo. I just feel like, girl, sit your black ass the hell down, girl. Bye. Your ass get shot up for real. Somebody run up on your ass for real and kill your ass. That shit is not to fucking be played with. It's not attractive. Girl, the fuck bye. So LeBron James did an interview where he talked about, you know, being racially targeted. So here's the audio.
Makes you numb to the experience in that you don't know what it means. I don't care how much money you have, you're still a black man. And you understand the.
I'm a black man with a bunch of money and a crib in Brentwood and having the word nigger spray painted over my gates. That lets you know I ain't too far and I still got a lot more work to do. And no matter how far money or access or how you become in life as an African-American man, female, they will always try to figure out a way to let you know that you still beneath them. And it's either one or two things at that point. You either cave into that notion or you just chalk it up and say, you know what? I'm gate and I'm gonna make it taller. Yeah.
About black man with.
I respected everything that he said in that interview. Well, some Fox host had this to say after viewing what he said in that interview. Hold up.
Right.
I shouldn't be numb to your behavior. I'm numb to this commentary, like, unless they run their mouths like that. Unfortunately, a lot of kids and some adults take these ignorant seriously. Look, there might be a cautionary lesson in LeBron for kids. This is what happens when you attempt to leave high school a year early to join the NBA. And it's always unwise to seek political advice from someone who gets paid $100 million a year to bounce a ball. And LeBron and Kevin, you're great players, but no one voted for you. Millions elected Trump to be their coach. So keep the political commentary to yourself, or as someone once said, dribble.
Somebody needs to go find her and drag her immediately. I don't know who that bitch is, but she needs hung and maimed immediately. First of all, it was everything she said was so goddamn racist, bitch. It wasn't even fucking funny. So he can't have political views because he's a basketball player, bitch. He can't speak on his black experience because he left high school early to make $100 million to provide family. Bitch, if you don't shut your Betty Crocker looking, Martha Stewart looking ass the fuck up, bitch, bye. She then, after being dragged on social media, she then came back and said the whole shut up and dribble came from her book that she wrote, Shut Up and Something. She said she's used that analogy over and over again when it comes to other celebrities, not just LeBron James. Bitch, bye. Your ass is racist as fuck. You was trying to be funny. You didn't like the fact that black man had something to say about how people still look at him like a nigger, even though he has accomplished so much in his life. And the fact that even though he is quote unquote LeBron the fuck James, he ain't so far removed that a motherfucker could still find out where he lives and spray paint nigger on his fucking garage door or whatever the fuck it was. So the motherfuckers will keep on reminding your ass that you are fucking black over and over again and that we're beneath you white fuckers because we're black and because we were brought over on slave ships. Like, you niggas love to remind us that we are supposed to be quote unquote beneath your ass, but in reality we are bigger and better than your ass. But we'll get into that when I get into my Black Panther review. But anywho, so that just pissed me off. Fuck that bitch for life. Fuck her with several dildos in the ass and the mouth until she fucking bleeds, bitch. Fuck her. So it's official. All the ladies that were on HBO's critically acclaimed hit series Big Little Lies are coming back. Meryl Streep will be joining the cast. I did not watch Big Little Lies when it initially came on during the summer, last summer. My brother had told me to watch it and I slept on it. A few weeks ago, I set up and binge watched all 7 episodes and got my whole entire life. I loved it so much. I had Monique watching. So I'm so excited about Big Little Lies. If you have not watched Big Little Lies on HBO, you must. It is so fucking good. It stars Reese Witherspoon, Nicole Kidman, Zoe Kravitz, Shailene Woodward, I think that's her name. Yeah, Woodley, and Laura Dern. Here's the cast. They won doing the award season. Cannot wait for season 2. Season 2 won't air into 2019 though. Also, television news, Mena Mondays is coming back. Erica Mena is joining the cast of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Where is the video? Where is the video? Ooh, 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 ooh. Here it is.
Change woman on a mission, that is. But I'm for any given Sunday, just all the heartache I endured, all the beefing and friendship, and then what should have been the happiest moment in my life completely turned into the messiest. It all brought me down to my knees and made me vow to myself that I would never put myself in certain situations, let alone with certain people, ever again. I'm absolutely ready to leave all the negativity from New York and LA completely in the past. So I'm stepping off the plane in the hip-hop mecca of the world, ready to get right in the game.
Of the world statement, totally untrue. Hip hop started in New York. Okay. So who's excited about Erica Mena returning to Love and Hip Hop? I'm excited. I miss Erica being on TV. I really do. She gave us a lot of, cringe-worthy moments. I don't know how I like her being in the Atlanta cast. I would have much more preferred her back in New York, but we shall see what she has to bring to the Atlanta career. As far as the school shooting this week, I'm going to just let this nice white man by the name of Dale tell you my thoughts and how I feel. He said everything that I would have said in this video. So here's what he had to say.
Yesterday, this one in Florida, 17 dead. The last
And everybody sends their thoughts and prayers again because that works. This is the 18th high school shooting in America this year, and we have 10 and a half months to go. We've had 290 since 2013. We average about one a week, but there's just nothing we can do. If it was a Muslim or a Mexican doing the shooting, how many new laws and how much money would we spend then to stop the madness? Since it's almost always a white kid, there's just nothing we can do. America has 5% of the world's population, and yet 31% of the world's mass shootings. We're worried about people coming to this country. They should be worried about us going to theirs. Australia had 4 in 96. They passed stricter gun laws and haven't had a single mass shooting since. Guns don't kill, people do. Is this another high school shooting yet?
So, yep, that's exactly how I feel about it. White folks ain't shit. Ain't shit. The quicker the world realizes that, the better off we'll be. Jamie Foxx did an interview where he walked off the interview set when asked about Katie Holmes, his new boo. Here is the interview. The volume is low. He literally just walked out. Now, you know, a lot of celebrities, before they do interviews, they go over the interview questions. Their publicists will tell, do not ask my client certain questions. So I don't know if that was the case where he told them, don't ask me any questions about Katie, and that was the reason why he walked off. If that was not the case, then sit your soft ass the fuck down. It ain't nobody's fault that you over there dating that white bitch. It ain't nobody's fault that you over there dating that pale ass white woman. This was the photo that they were referring to, that was taken of Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes that week where they were going, I guess, work out and play basketball. I don't the fuck know. Child, I'm so over these niggas and they white women's, and then they ugly white women's at that, because Katie Holmes is not an ugly woman. She ain't the finest white woman. If you gonna get a white woman, at least get a bad one. Shit, if you was gonna get somebody from Dawson's Creek, get that Williams, the white male Michelle Williams. What about her? Bye. These niggas are a mess. Anywho, I got like 2 more. So I got 1 more story, then I'm done. So y'all know last week I gave y'all the tea on Richard Pryor having sex with Marlon Brando, and Marlon Brando fucking James Baldwin and Marvin Gaye. Then I gave y'all the phenomenal story about Eartha Kitt having a threesome with James Dean and Paul Newman. Well, this week I got a throwback story for y'all about Sam Cooke and Bobby Womack. So Sam Cooke was Bobby Womack's mentor. 3 months after Sam Cooke's death, Bobby Womack married Sam's widow. Bobby showed up in Sam's clothing, driving Sam's car. Sam's brothers assaulted him. Bobby Womack and his wife divorced because he had an affair with her 18-year-old daughter. Bitch. Now this is the shit that needs to be turned into goddamn movies. I need to see all of it. I need to see. Bitch, not only did he fuck over his mentor, but bitch, he married your ass and then fucked your 18-year-old daughter. That's what your ass get. Niggas is shady. Girl. Talk about messy boots. How you gonna have the nerve to fuck my bitch, work my clothes, and drive my car to my own goddamn field? The disrespect of it all. That's some cold-blooded shit right there, goddamn it. No wonder Bobby Womack's career didn't never go nowhere. Child, I got my whole entire life. He didn't pull a Big Red, but shit, he was bigger than Big Red, goddamn it. So, last but not least, also the reason why I wanted to give y'all my Black Panther review. Me and Monique are going to start a podcast. That's part of the reason why that we haven't been back with Since You Asked, because since you asked that's us filming it, then it's a lot of work on me because I'm the one that has to edit it, upload it, and that takes hours. And I already have all of my other reviews during the week, plus, you know, my real career as an author. I have a lot of shit on my goddamn table. So adding Since You Asked into the mix is just too much for me as of right now that my schedule has increased. So me and Monique have been talking, and we've decided that we're going to do a podcast. A lot of you all have already been asking me to do it. And so I've looked into it, and I figured out that's something that will be beneficial not only to me but Monique as well. So in the podcast, we will still have, you know, the Since You Asked segment where you all can, you know, send us questions, we give you advice, but we want to talk about, you know, real life issues that are going on today, you know, love, relationship, politics, all of that good stuff we want to talk about on this podcast, as well as give y'all throwback stories like the one I just gave you about old Hollywood starlets and shit like that. So we're working on it right now. We're, you know, getting everything together. We'll have more information to come soon. So get ready for our podcast, and let us know down below what should we call the podcast, because, you know, I'm tired of coming up with names and shit. So let us know down below what we should call the podcast. We're so excited about this. So be on the lookout for that. More info to come soon. So now on to Black Panther, which is just whooping the Hollywood box office ass this weekend. If you do not know, yesterday alone, they earned $75.8 million in its first day, including $25.2 million in Thursday night's previews. That's the fourth biggest superhero opening day in history, behind the Avengers, which made $80 million, Batman vs. Superman $81 million, and Avengers Age of Ultron $84 million. It's the second biggest pre-summer launch behind Batman vs. Superman. The top single day gross for a solo superhero movie, and the biggest single day for a movie not directed by a white male, the eighth biggest opening day ever, and the very biggest single day ever for a non-sequel movie. Black Panther is on scale to make $200 million over this holiday weekend. I remember about a month and a half ago, when, you know, they were really starting to boot up the press and promotion for Black Panther and preparing for its release. I watch a lot of movie review YouTube channels like Collider, Beyond the Trailer, Awesome, what's his name? Awesome. I forgot his last name. I watch so many different movie review shows because, you know, that's a part of my career that I want to eventually move into, is television and film. I'm a big television and film buff. It's been my passion for years, as well as Monique's. So I just remember a lot of these, you know, white critics and things were saying, oh, it'll make about $90 million. And I just remember listening like, you niggas have no fucking idea how huge this movie is going to be its opening weekend. I personally put the movie on track to make about between $170 million. That's what I thought it would make in its opening weekend. And that still would have been phenomenal. But the fact that this movie is going to make $200 million or more in its opening weekend is just mind blowing. It's like, I'm just so happy that us Black people have showed up and showed out for this movie. I'm loving all the pictures that I'm seeing on social media of everybody dressing up to go see this movie. A lot of white folks are mad, even though they the same weird motherfuckers that go to the Star Wars premieres dressed up as Darth Vader, or they go to all their superhero movies. They can dress up, but then we can't dress up to, you know, show love for our people, for our shit. And I think the reason why Black Panther has done what it has done this weekend is not just because it's the first Black superhero movie or because it's an all-Black cast. It's because it's the first Black movie that you can think of, and I don't know how long, where it's not a movie about say for instance, some black artists from back in the 50s or 60s, like a Ray Charles or something like that, or NWA. It's not a slave movie. It's not a movie that's based in the 50s and 60s about racial discrimination. It's the first movie that we have had that I can think of in a long time where black people were represented as kings and queens, as intelligent people who had all this access and technology, and we weren't being represented. We weren't being showed in a light that has to remind us that we are beneath white people. It actually showed us in a light of us being superior to white people. And I think that's why the movie has done so well, because I know I have gotten tired of these slave movies. I'm tired of seeing all these old movies based on people and shit that happened in the 50s and 60s. It's good to know your history, but I want to see us right now or in the future. I'm tired of always seeing us being discriminated against on television or in movies. I'm tired of that. We want to see something where we excel, and this movie gives you that tenfold. I am a huge Marvel DC comic fan. There is not a Marvel movie that I have not seen. I have been supporting Marvel since fucking 1999 when the X-Men movies and shit started. So this has been a long time coming, not only for me, but for other Marvel fans to see our first black superhero movie come to the big screen. I went Friday. I did not watch any of the spoiler reviews. Normally, I'll even watch the spoiler reviews because it won't sway me neither here or there when I go watch a movie. But I made sure I went in not knowing shit about the movie. I didn't want to know anything about Black Panther when I went and sat my black ass down in the theater. So I went in. Me and Tyrese went yesterday to 3D viewing, which I did not like, but there was the only one showing. So I want to see it again, not in 3D. But just from, I'm not going to give any spoilers away because I want you all to go see it with fresh eyes. But I would just say in the first minute, I was sitting there like, are y'all fucking kidding me? This is what we're doing right now? This much. To go see a Marvel movie where you hear a Too Short song in the beginning of the film, nigga, I was done. Y'all niggas win right there and there. Heard Too Short in a fucking Marvel film, my nigga. Never in a million years did I think that I would be witnessing some shit like that. Witnessing Black Panther was like seeing Barack Obama win the fucking presidency. That's how, like, I was just blown the fuck away. I'm just going to tell you what I thought about each actor's performance in the movie. Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther, for me, he was eloquent. He reminded me of like Sidney Poitier in his characterization of shit, I can't even think of the nigga name. I'm having a brain fart right now. Character name. Y'all know the nigga name. Anywho, so his performance it was a quiet performance. He was just very strong. He was very eloquent. He was strong in Wakanda's past, as well as trying to figure out how to put his stamp on his kingdom and how he would take things in the future. I just loved his performance as Black Panther. He did all of his own fight scenes, which made it even better for me. He was just great. He was not Chadwick Boseman wasn't really a standout for me. I think I liked his performance more in Civil War, because that was our first time getting to see him play Black Panther. So like a continuation in the movie. So, but he did a phenomenal job. By far, my favorite character wise was Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger. When they first said that he was casted as Killmonger, I was like, okay, is it just because him and Ryan Coogler have such a great relationship because they've done so many movies together and they, like are a duo? So I was like, I don't know if I can really see him playing the villain. I had forgot all about his performances in his early career when he was on The Wire, when he was playing more edgier characters. Here lately, Michael B. Jordan has been playing like the boy next door, the cute guy. We haven't really been able to see him put his teeth into something. And in his role as Killmonger, he did that shit. From his first moment on screen, I loved everything about his character, from the way that he was styled. That nigga made goals look good. Them goddamn goals in his bottom grill, I was like, hi, Michael. How you doing, nigga? Shit, I want a nigga goals again. Like, bring that shit back. He made that shit look so hot. He was sexy. And I don't even see it for that like that. But he was, for me and a lot of other critics and a lot of other people who have seen Black Panther, was the best villain since Loki. Hands down, the best Marvel villain thus far for me. He even outbeats Loki for me. Can't wait to see what Thanos is going to do in Infinity War and Avengers 4. But he killed it as Killmonger. He was so perplexed. He made you care for him. Hate him. He even made me tear up for him. I understood his plight. I even rooted for him. And I was like, but you're the villain and you're rude and you're hateful and you're such a fucking psycho. You're a terrorist. But then you also felt for him. So for him to bring out all of those emotions in that character, phenomenal. Michael B. Jordan, you did that. I cannot wait to see you in Creed 2. Next up, Letitia Wright, who played Shuri. I had never seen her before in anything that I can remember. She's Guyanese. She's new on the scene. She's a young girl. She was the epitome of Shuri. Her outfit was on point. Her hair was on point. Her one-liners was on point. She was just a delight on screen. Funny. She played so well opposite Chadwick Boseman as his little sister, but who also had a strength about her. She was smart. She was intelligent. She was tech savvy. She was everything that you wanted, Shuri. And I pray to God in the next Black Panther movie or in a future movie, we get to see her as a Black Panther, because in the comics, she does don the suit. So I want to see her. It would be so dope to see Chadwick both don the suit. So I'm like so excited about that. She killed it. I'm sure she's going to go on to do phenomenal things. This girl, Letitia Wright, is the one to watch. She in Hollywood. Watch what I tell you. She did a wonderful job as Shuri. Lupita Nyong'o, everybody knows Shuri and went up for Danai Gennaro, I think that's how you say her name. I went up for Lupita Nyong'o's character because I didn't know what to expect from her. I loved her character. I love that she was strong, she was independent, she didn't take no shit. She had a mind of her own. She wasn't digmatized, everything, but she wasn't digmatized. She had her own path, her own lane, but she was a ride or die. I love her fight scene. She did all of her own choreography for her fight scene. So it was so dope to see Lupita in that character. And she was sexy. She just had a gracefulness about her. And I understood why he wanted that so bad. Loved her character. She was my favorite female character. And then, of course, next up was Danai Gurira. She was the head of the Dora Milaje. She kicked ass, took names, bitch. She gave zero fucks. She will whoop your ass, bitch, and then give you a sickening outfit later. I just loved her character. She was just bold. She was brazen. She was tough. But then she had a femininity about her that came out in certain parts of the movie that I won't give away. Angela Bassett, ain't nothing to even say about Angie. Angie gonna show up and show out all the damn time. Forrest Whitaker did a great job. Michael Sterling did a fucking great job as well. Everybody did their part. Everybody showed the fuck up to set and gave their 100% best. Ryan Coogler has done it again. This is only his third film. All 3 films are fucking hits, classics. This nigga is unstoppable. He is showing Hollywood that young niggas from fucking Oakland, California can give y'all some of the best cinematography, best direction, best production, best fucking soundtracks ever. This man on the rise. He is just one to fucking watch. Black Panther, I just cannot say enough about this movie. Please go out and support this movie. Support your own, because what this movie will show Hollywood is stop investing movie into all these old slave plantation ass movies and shit, and realize that not only will we as Black people show up for our own and to show up to the theater, but that we as Black people want to see us shown as in a different light. So then people like myself or the Lena race, Lena, whatever her name is, whatever. Black writers like I can't even think of this bitch's name. But all these goddamn Black writers and shit for television and stuff, when they go to pitch these ideas for television shows or for movies, now Hollywood will say, okay, black people do want to see this. They do want to see themselves being shown in a better light, to show them being strong, independent, successful people that aren't just ghetto and dumb and mistresses and being treated bad. So please go see Black Panther. The movie itself was just so good from beginning to end. Normally, when I go to the movies, I don't even lie, y'all. At some point, I doze off. I don't give a damn how good the movie is. At some point, I doze off. I did not doze off one time watching Black Panther. It was phenomenal. The soundtrack was good. The cinematography was great. The set locations, they filmed in Atlanta and in Korea. Phenomenal. Wardrobe choices. The VHS was effects, just mind-blowing. Only thing that I will honestly say is that I do feel like the fight scenes could have been a little bit better, because I've seen so many goddamn fight scenes in so many different movies. I want to see something I haven't seen before. I felt like in the fight scenes, there were fight scenes I've seen done before. That's the only critique that I would give this movie there about things that I did not like. Oh, and another thing I did not like about the movies is some of the VHX, some of the green screen was fake. It looked fake. It looked digitalized. But, I mean, a lot of movies look like that, and that's just a small critique. The movie is so good, you guys. It's a family movie. It's a whatever movie. It has a love story in it. It has espionage, tradition, family values, betrayal, drama. It has everything in the movie, plus that black hip hop edge. Marvel did it with this one. This will officially change the game, not only for superhero movies, but for just movies in general moving forward. So happy to see this movie has done so well this weekend, that it's just crushing the box office and making everybody see that we as black people do show up and show out. So once again, go see Black Panther this weekend. I love it so much. It's an official non-spoiler review of the movie. Thank you all for watching this episode. Sorry for all of the technical difficulties that we had tonight. Hopefully we won't have this problem next week. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Devil just did not want me to be great, but what the fuck ever. Also, this week from today until Wednesday, my book Smells Like Teen Spirit Smells Like Teen Spirit Volume 1 Eris was the first teen book that I ever wrote. I wrote it, what was it, a year and a half ago with my niece. Let me show you the cover. The character is a mixed character. Here's the cover. She is a mixed girl. It is supernatural. It's like a mix between Clueless, what else would I say? Clueless, Veronica Mars, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's like all of that wrapped up into one book, and you can go to Amazon.com right now and read it for free. Download it for free. Whether you have a Kindle account or not, you can download the book for free until Wednesday. So go to Amazon.com right now and download Smells Like Teen Spirit Volume 1 Eris for free. It is a phenomenal teen book, but even if you're an adult, you can read it because you'll get your life. I'm funny as fuck. The book is funny. Also, my latest novel, Such a Fucking Lady, is on sale right now at Amazon and BarnesandNobles.com. All of the links are down below in the description box. I love you guys so much. I'm hungry as fuck, about to go eat something and watch some motherfucking All-Star games and shit with my goddamn son. Have a great night, you all. Be safe, and I will see y'all tomorrow for Real Housewives of Atlanta. And, the reason why I did not do a Married to Medicine review is because the devil does not want me to be great on Friday nights. It did not tape for reason, so I have to watch it tomorrow. So I'll do a review on Married to Medicine tomorrow night. So tomorrow I'll be on the lookout for my Married to Medicine review as well as my Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Love you guys. Bye.